welcome to yet another edition of the Youth Dialogue. I'm your host, Jenna Basonko. This program is exclusively brought to you by QTV. It's always exciting to be here, but today, before I tell you who my guest is, I must congratulate the American International University for getting an accreditation from NACA. It was a very, very difficult journey walking towards getting accreditation. So now they finally got it. Jarga was seated right here to talk about some of the challenges that they are going through in relation to getting accreditation from NACA. So the accreditation is finally granted. So congratulations to them. I know this is good news for you, and this is good news for the entire country, because we have a lot of Gambian citizens attending the American International University. Well, today I have with me, people call her our bling. Yes, yeah, people call her our bling. She's actually a hip-hop artist as well as an activist. I know she's not new to your faces. She's not a person who's new, because I've been seeing you around a lot of activism that has to do with women and children, which is very, very impressive. But anyway, Awa is here. Today we will explore, we will get to know who Awa is, what Awa is doing, what Awa is up to, and what plans she has. She will also talk to us about some of the difficulties that these hip-hop artists are facing, because I know the music industry, some people say we don't have an industry, we have a scene or something. Sometimes people say that. So this is the first time I'm having an artist here in the studio, and it's very important. As long as you're a young person and whatever you are doing, the Youth Dialogue is open for you. Awa, you're welcome to the Youth Dialogue for the first time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
I've been following your program, and it is really, really interesting. So I'm really honored to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much. We are honored to have you here too. Yes, Awa, let's talk about yourself. How did you get to start rap, you know? Is it when you were going to school, and where is the motivation from? You know, quite interesting, quite important.
Yeah, the time I started, I was in school. I was in Gambia High. I think I was in grade 11.
Yeah.
So, you know, I started off with, you know, singing, trying to write songs. I don't know how come, but it just happened. So there was a day, I know this brother called Ayo Jack. He's in the Poetic X crew. So I told him that I want to be a singer. So, you know, I showed him what I had, what I wanted to record. And he was like, do you want to be a rapper? I didn't even know what it meant or whatever. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll love to give it a try. So, you know, he was like, you being a female, it will be really great for you to be a rapper. Yeah. Because you can really talk about things that, you know, people are facing. So, you know, that's basically how I got into it. And, you know, he taught me how to rap. After school, I used to go to his house, you know, 5 p.m. just to, you know, learn how to write and flow on beats. So yeah, that's how I started.
That's how you started.
Thanks to Ayo Jack. I always do say that.
Yeah, so is it you write your own songs, or how does it work?
Right now I write my own songs. Yeah.
So you write your own songs.
Yeah.
So apart from the rap, what else do you do?
Apart from that, well, I'm a hairdresser.
Ooh, that's exciting, a hairdresser.
Yes,
wow.
I'm a hairdresser. I did it for 2 years after school.
Okay.
When I graduated from Gambia High School, so that's what I did.
Okay, so you went to a training center.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
This is interesting. Yeah. Viewers, like I always say, it's not just about I want to sing, I want to be a footballer. I always say this here. There's a whole lot of stuff that you have to do, and thank God that it's a skill. You know, you can sing, you can rap, you can do whatever you want to do, but at the same time, you're going to have a separate skill aside. Because, yeah, you're going to have a separate skill.
I really don't think that, the way our music is, I don't think you can only rely on music alone. So you must have a plan B and stuff.
You must have a plan B.
Yeah. At some point, I was in MDI. I had my certificate in business management, but for some reason I couldn't proceed. So yeah, but I have plans to go back to school and you know, just do my thing.
Yeah, but like I always say, it's not only about sitting in offices. There are certain people that have to be hairdressers, some people have to be plumbers, some people have to be carpenters, and
really
it's all these professions are very, very noble, and without them, the economy is not going to move.
That's very
true. We need
true.
You guys. And I will say this again and again, and I always say it here. You want to be a footballer, you want to be a this, you want to be a that, but you need something to accompany whatever hobby that you have or you want to do. You need something to accompany.
That's very
so
true.
I think just telling me that you are a hairdresser at the same time, a hip-hop artist, this is already amazing. Yes, you talked about the fact that the music some people say we don't have an industry, we have a music scene. Some people say that. So why is it that in the Gambia here, you cannot just do music, but need to accompany it with something else to be able to survive?
Okay, from my own point of view, the thing is, like the support, it's really difficult for you to have the support you need, and you know, you always have financial issues, especially when you're female, you always have like people trying to restrict you from getting to whatever place you want to go to. So you know, those are like all the challenges we do face in the music industry.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I said, the support, I think it's not up there, especially when it comes to female artists. Yeah.
Female artists.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes people say that when you're a female artist, you have some of these promoters or producers, you know, want to take the whole thing to another level to get you somewhere. I don't know if you've ever had that experience, because I've heard few female artists have experienced such, like they want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, to be
sometimes
honest,
they
like,
want to do some nasty issues to be able to get you someplace. I don't know if you've ever had that experience, because we need to expose these things out.
I know.
If we at least go expose it,
I know.
Wow.
Like, to be honest, man, okay, like I have friends, you see, you get of music, the same thing I'm doing. So they're gonna like different stories, So man, there was a time, so this producer, like, comme musuma ko gis sax nit mama wane like dafa am good beat, so ma send ko message ne ko dama soxla beat, mu charge ma, but I was like, no, defay ko price bi, munuma no, I cannot reduce the price, but you can pay me in kind, xam nga. So bu ma wee lolu, I was offended. I'm like, yo, what you said, like, I don't like it. So Pullman, dama feel like he had a chance to apologize, but like he didn't. So I just got angry and exposed him on Facebook.
That was good.
Yes, and you know, I had so many people ñoo xam ne dañ ma text like, what you did was wrong, waruloo ko def Facebook ñëpp di ko gis. The reason why I did that, pull female artists ñoo xam ne, like, number one, like if you go down to their level, comme si ñoom lan leen buga, soo leen si fekkee, number one, they will not respect you. Number two, lu la fa yóbbu woon su nekkee pour record song la, album or whatever. Number two, like, you will not even have all of that. Xëy na dañ la recordal benn ñaar. Even for you to have your own songs, that dafa nekk a problem, because then la twist and turn, and they will always ask for more.
Wow.
Hanga. So affaire si daal, I think like you really have to believe in yourself. You know, danga war a xam tamit lan nga buga, lan moo tax ngay def lii ak ban outcome nga si war a génne daal. Yeah, so that's it. We just have to respect ourselves as women. We're not perfect, but hanga rek.
Ba pare man li nga def sax dem Facebook binda ko loolu dama si kontaan, because xaw ma culture of silence lañ ko dee waxee, xaw ma, because ñuy ñëw si yow di la wax ne yow waruloo ko faa binda, léegi ñoom dañ bëggoon nga dem def naka su du noonu.
I mean,
naka laa ko mën a waxee.
It was crazy. I was being attacked, but at some point, so I was like, okay, I will only take down this post.
Wow.
Su nekkee ne jox na ma a sincere apology.
Wax dëgg.
So like after gis na ne I wasn't joking, affaire saa ngi nit ñaa ngi comment.
Wow.
So mu text ma like, I'm sorry, but I was like, nah, it's too cheap. It's not sincere.
Dafa yomba.
So after like some artist bu ma xam, he's big, I respect him a lot. Ma text mu ne ma ne kii nii I'm sure ne lan na la sinam. So ma ngi la ñaan ngir Yàlla, like, just take down the post. Ma ne ko ne, okay, I can do it, waaye daf ma war a
give back that respect that you deserve.
So, you know, mu text ma, send ma message, naan ma, hanga di jégalu.
Wow.
Yeah, after I was like, okay, cool, bale naa la.
Wow.
But I know you will never do it to me again.
Exactly. Dina ko def keneen xëj na ko xam ne moom su ko waxee kooku dina ko signal. Hanga man dama dee wax ne ñun xale yi tamit, comme ñun ndaw yi ñun ñëpp, comme bugga aga place taxut ñuy def yéena naka su dul noonu. Xam nga comme suñ amul ndimbal sax suñ toogee di def dara amuñ kenn ku ñu dimbale ñun rek suñ determination rek mën nañoo agal place. Man dama dee wax loolu.
Man, there's one thing I realize. Hanga like as a person, I'm not certain age you're tall. Like dang they foog ne like you're bigger than everybody, like you don't care, dang they say any nonsense. But comme bu ma demee bay mag like maa ngi meet people nit ñoo xam ne su ma toogee gars yi dama dee jàngee si gars yi xam nga dama realize ne like comme you can do anything for yourself comme what I'm trying to get at mooy cause mostly dañ dee toog di xaar pour depend si nit mu defaral ñu lu bëri waaye at the end of the day yow danga dee toog nga realize ne like man suma boppa lii ak lii ak lii ak lii mun naa ko def
wax dëgg
yeah so I mean I think it's all about xam nga like ñu wàññi tayal bi ba pare comme ñu gën a xam suñ boppa gën a respect value suñ boppa cause soo demee si nit pour mu dimbale la like su nekkee ne gisut ne yow yaa ngi serious du la mës a dimbale but the moment nga yow nga jóg nga pare nga def effort soo demee si nit ki dina try pour dimbale la so you know
waaye tamit still si music bi rek balaa ñu dugg si leneen waa still si music bi man tamit xam nga dañ dee wax ne Gambia music scene lañ amuñ dimbal amuñ lii waaye ndax artistes yi tamit what is expected of them dañu koo def xam nga ndax seen woy yi ak yooyu mun na leen a àggal to an international level ak yu demee noonu because man foog naa ne Gambia nice Omar toog na fi ne Wizkid mii di Wizkid sax dañ ko teel a dimbale ndax moo àgga place waaye fooguloo ne ñooñu tam xit na jom buñ si dee dugala yooyu xam nga man nekkuma si musique xaw ma waaye pour ñu ñoo seetaan pour mu leer rek ndax jom bu si war a duga tam jom boobu ñu ngi ko see def pour mu leer
yes I'll say jom bi la ak tamit support xam nga fii the thing is comme man dama feel ne nit ñi dañ dee ragal la dugal seen xaalis si Gambian artist wala anything that has to do with Gambia understand nga cause dañ dee feel ne ina Gambian si mënul dara seen music scene mi nii moo tax artistes yu bëri ñu ngi complain ne dañ dee essayer foreign artistes yi ñu ñëw fii ba pare ñun sax su nekkee dañoo nekk on the same platform xëy na lu ñoo fay sax like
du ko xaaja aaga xëy na dañ leen di dóor benn 10,000
I mean which is very 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 crazy so yeah sun music scene bi like I said like support bi moo manqué ba pare like we do have great artists here ñoo xam ne xëy na seen tour like égut comme ok man dama dee gis certain artists yoo xam ne su ñooy perform man like dama leen dee naw like I have goosebumps like everywhere comme dama dee talk ma ne how come like Gambians si nekkun di gis like this talent how come nekkun di jàppale kii mu jóg we really have great artists here and another thing is there are lots of songs comme man suma bopp sax duma ko dee bëgg a déglu comme soo ko dégloo di nga xam ne like it is trash understand nga waaye dama feel ne tamit comme waroon nañoo am like a proper music school comme xam nga ku nekk da nga nit ku la coach ku la jàpp because yow kenn doo mën a def xam nga man am na a couple of songs yoo xam ne ego trip la like back in the days comme right now su ma ko dee déglu sax comme dama dee ree wala ma ne dégga man ma wax loolu fekk time boobu suma xel bi noonu la toolu
exactly
like maybe you insult or xam nga xëy na yaa ngi waxa koo xam ne like it's like you beefing with the whole world te yàlla xam na ne so I think they need like nit ñoo xam ne like dinañu mën a jàppale dinañu mën a direct people that would really really believe in us waaye loolu tamit as again dafa depend si foog nga woon nit ñi ne like you're serious and this is what you want
waaw foog naa ne loolu am na solo the issue of tamit music school bi I think that is a great one I think having dance schools music schools you know so all of these things because you have the talent but sometimes you need a little bit of technical stuff pour nga mun a àgga place sometimes you need technical something to be able to reach somewhere. So I think having a music school in the Gambia is something that somebody can invest in. And you never know if these parents will be wanting to take their children because sometimes extracurricular activities are very, very important.
They are.
If you look at public schools, for instance, maybe it's due to financial constraints. There are a lot of activities that are not there. But if you go to international schools, you see them do a lot of extracurricular activities, basketball, you name it. And all of these things really contributes to the IQ of these children. But they don't really know, and it's very, very important. So that is why I always say that the education sector of the Gambia deserves to be taken to another level, deserves to be taken to another level. If that happens, every child growing up, you will know this is what I want to do, and that is what I want to do.
It will be easier for you to make
decisions at a very, very early stage. But now in the Gambia, you will see a kid. What do you want to become? I don't know yet. it's very sad when I see.
Sad.
It is sad, Awa. Like when I see these children and you ask them, what do you want to do? And they say that they don't know, you know? Some of us have made up our minds about what we wanted to be.
Yes.
At a very, very early age. And here we are. And I feel that that is how every child should be. What do you think?
Yeah, exactly the same. There's this one thing that kills me, like all the time. That I'm feeling like, I wish I could do something about it. Like comme suma génnee ma gis comme ay xale ndaw ñu ngi jalwaan wala di jaay ndox wala di hanga I'm like okay like ñan ñooy seen parents but at some point tamit I'm like maybe they don't have money to send them to school but I'm like so okay if you send your children out at that early stage pour ñu dem jaay ñu hanga lu nekk mun na dal gaay like anything. Like there was a time mangi togon like Max Caesars and I saw ñaari xale yu jigéen si leen.
Yeah.
I think maybe 6, 7 ay xale leen kaalu ni téye pot di yalwaan and dama leen xool rek like suma xool bi yëpp yaaw suma lekka bi sax mënuma
exactly it's happening.
Because hanga like ay xale leen like nit mën naa ñëw you know kay ma mela minti
rape
def la lum la def te at the end of the day dara du si génn because xale bi du mun a xam sax kan moo ko def loolu noonu
it's happening
so yeah man I'm trying as much as I can pour yooyu yëpp ma ko dugal sama
because man gis naa ne I was gonna come to that gis naa ne comme yow activism ak rap bi is something that you tend to blend I've seen that te gis naa ne loolu it's very important man dama dee wax ne comme di woy waruta nekk rek ne xëj na dangaa woy for woy sake waaye sa woy sa is a message man loolu laa gëm
exactly
waaw woy dafa war a nekk loo xam ne man du ma déglu woy boo xam ne awa jàngeew ma si dara du ma déglu façon woy boobu noonu xam nga sooy déglu dangaa déglu woy boo xam ne can take you to another level te ñun loolu la ñu encourage so gis naa ne yaa ngi jël activism bi di ko boole ak woy bi so yow yan façon nga di gën a xee xam naa ne women and children but am na specific areas I'm sure
okay balaa may answer loolu like okay man bu ma started music like this whole activism idea like musuta ñëw suma xel bi like
okay
like I have so many songs yoo xam ne they are not out loo xam ne like planoon naa pour ma génn waaye su ma ko dégloo dama ne woon nah like
not do possible
this is not me anymore xam nga so like how I got into this mooy I had a 2-day training with Think Young Women
okay
so it was on FGM hanga so gis nga that training like for some reason like dafa ibi suma buci like numa de halate like so lolu mo change everything like before that defoon naa benn song called Domi Jitle and te lolu dama doon setantale gis benn artist mu ngi def song boobu I'm like okay let me try this out by time boobu so yëpp understand one but that training like lolu mo is yëpp right now te ay jigéen leen tamit and I respect them a lot and I always say thank you to them because hanga boole neen ma seen project si like anything they have to do then ma dee so man I do focus on hanga social issues like mboolem loo xam ne mu ngi lor nit especially women and children because okay am na ñu de woon ne dama bias cause hanga jigéen ñi rek but dama feel ne ñun yes ba pare ñun like am na yu bëri yu ñu dee daal like we don't know how to come out and you know talk about them because of the stigma and stuff cause nit ñi dañ la dee da nga am sa problem sa explain ko guy for instance like let's say I was raped so ma ñëw explain ko nit like loo fa uti woon te du yow yaa soo sa daala nga dem fa
exactly
nee na wala hanga ñu xam ne sax you've been raped like a situation boo xam ne let's say sa uncle moo la rape
and they tell you to
because I've heard that story ko xam ne sa uncle moo la rape then comme sa papa sa yaay ñu yëg ko so ñoom lu def mooy dañ la jël ñu yóbbu la to another country pour rek nit ñi buñ xam ne
this happened
in my family pour rek nga like save the family name, which is very, I don't know, I don't understand that. It happen like all the time. So dama feel like I'm in a better position, pull hunger, just talk about all of those.
But the fact that you are a young person, hale dañ like music. Hale dañ like music. Suñ ko déglo dinañ ci mëna jàngé lu bari bari. Lolu tamit is one thing. Hale like nañ music nekk na luñ buga. So da nga gis ne dañ ko dé déglu am ci jàngé ci yu bari. Ba paré li nga wax ni dégala mu ngi xew. Kër yi yu ñaaw ñu fa xew ba paré feñut. Yu ñaaw ñu ngi xew suñ biir kër yi with these young people. Te du gëna ci biti why because da ngeen bëgga protect the integrity turi family bi. Loolu man foog naa ne dañ si soona te century ñun fuñ tollu nii comme nu ko gaay de waaye 2019 lañ tollu waaye dafa am yoo xam ne warut a happen ay réeb ñu ngi xew si kër yi ñii di maltraitante di defante yu kenn xamut so dama feel ne dafa am yoo xam ne dafa war a jeex fi mu nekk nii culture of silence buñ dee wax xale bi danga koo yar xale bi yar ko mu am confidence yar ko mu bold su ko defee lu ko munti daal dina wax ba pare yaree leen seen doom yi won leen seen bët yi ñu mun a wax tamit
exactly I mean loolu laa bëgg a wax
waaw
because I mean like soo amee sa doom
waaw
like comme mu ragal la like because fii this thing tamit loo xam ne man understand ma ko and I hate it a lot comme su ma gisee nit mu ngi dóor xale like I really get angry so suma yaay su gisee ne maa ngi mer daf ma dee wax ne yow amaaguloo doom loolu moo tax soo amee doom duñ ko dóor
nga yooyu lañ la dee wax
am na yenn dóor yu la dóor after dangaa dem ba dékis dangaa ñaaka jom like dangaa dem def lu la ne knowing ne soo delloo si kër bi da laa dóor soo nga ne you don't care te foofu la ñaaka jom sa dee doore so I think tamit comme sa xale warut la ragal up to an extent ne comme du feel comfortable sax
sabor
parce que façon yooyu always dañ la dee beeta xi ne dañoo dem def something wala dara daleen comme yow you will be the last person to
yow lañ ko mujjee was sax te man foog naa ne dafa ñaaw nga am sa doom sax mu am lu ko dal mu wax ko keneen si biti yow yaay bi wala yow papa bi munut la koo wax foog naa ne loolu dafa ñaaw
I think yeah yëpp si relationship bi la
waaw yëpp si relationship bi la
xëy na tamit sometimes mun nga am a very good relationship with your parents but xëy na nga am kersa pour voice out so I mean man I'm trying as much as I can pour suma song say like I don't know ma try pour motivate like each and every victim hanga pour bur ragal daal just come out share your stories parce que hanga am na organisation su fi nekk like they will help you out.
Yeah, come no ko waxe Think Young Women. I'm always happy about Think Young Women because gis naa ne they are doing all these mentorship programs for kids.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, which is very important.
Exactly.
Which contributes. Yow tamit nga ne jaar nga fa. You've benefited when it comes to send trainings you guys def. Te loolu moo tax tey ngay jël activism ak rap di ko boole.
Exactly.
Te loolu am na solo torop tam ngay educate the young ones. Very important. So still about women and rap. Xam nga. Sometimes how man apart from xam nga góor yi di la bëgg a def loo naka su dul noonu how man sometimes amul façon discrimination yow dee dunda si seen biir xam nga ñu ne kii jigéen la kii du mun a àgga kii xam nga because jigéen nga sometimes xam nga so how man tamit that sometimes you experience loolu noonu because sometimes nekk jigéen si biir ay góor xam nga ñuy def especially rap xam nga daf dee xam nga foog ma wax that rap sometimes mooy loolu nu ko gaay xam nga kii jigéen la kii duñu mun a compete stuff like that how man da nga experience yooyu
not really to be quite honest because ñun Gambia like fii nii like bari woon like rappers yu jigéen like su ma doon contest sax xëy na duma aga 5 nga xam ne xam naa leen so I personally do think ne comme man I am surrounded with people with brothers ñoo xam ne like ñu ngi def rappers leen and you know they really love what I do comme nga gis jigéen mu ngi rap you be like wow and especially when you know they think that you're really good at it so ñoom den ma dee jàppale a lot yeah obviously foog nga am ay difficulties all the time because xam nga dañ la dee wax ne yow jigéen nga da nga war a sëy ëllëg am doom hanga so rap bi du continuer da nga war a dem defi leneen. I'm like okay su ma bàyyi lii right now like what will I do?
Yeah, that's the big question.
Comme loo xam ne like come it makes me happy.
Yeah,
I think it's only rap. I'm a hairdresser, but it's not like I'm really active. But rap is the only thing behind it. Like
it makes you. It's from the heart.
Yeah. So our parents say like when I started.
I was gonna come to parents.
Yes.
I was gonna come to that. Like
I mean, I tried to ignore it.
Yeah.
For the longest, but I cannot.
Yeah,
Really?
Well, I was gonna come to that. I'm gonna call ko parents jelly because sometimes you already want no be do ko muna def jigen dag yoy.
I know.
So how man that family bi naka la ko gay jelly xam na ne metti wona way wax ñu ci rek wax ñu ci.
I mean, starting be like my dad be like okay, lagut ko won. Sama mère bi tam lagut ko won at all.
Okay.
But mantam at some point I think that I'm gonna get boppa. Like if I want something,
yeah,
like
you go
this
for
is
it.
what I want. So hanga trying and besona pull by mako.
Wow.
Cause hanga bugun sax pour ma def lolu. Man
Okay.
suma dad bi su sañon like I'll be a lawyer cause they wanted I do read sometimes.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but yeah. I mean like hanga nga neka jigen rek
Wow.
like then la they wanted like you have to get married someday da nga wara am ay njaboot someday.
Wow.
So music baaxut si jigéen.
Wow.
Comme I don't know man dama feel ne su nekkul music rek like jigéen si lu mu di duga foog ñu am ñu ko wax ne like you shouldn't be doing
Wow.
this and that.
That's
Understand
just
nga?
how it
So
goes.
music bi guy bëggun woon at all dama si de am difficulties you know time boobu su ma waree génn dem show foog ma dem oy ayo wala suma benn friend ko xam ne dafa ñëw mu ñaan sama papa pour ma mun a génn and you know dama war a tàggoo like a week before hanga and I don't know it was really crazy ba pare like maa ngi amoon like financial issues and stuff
Wow.
comme support bi like it was never there to be honest but yes like I said before like man dama make it boppa if I want something
when you want to do
yeah.
something.
So
Why as we
so after
speak,
smart dad bi dafa dem ba feel ne like kii moom
lii la buga.
léegi mënal ma kontaan comme que lii la bëgga ok bàyyi ma bàyyi ko rek
Jox ko
so
support.
at some point muy ñëw nanka su may dem show xam nga daf day ñëw ne ma toogal suma ron ma toog mu ñaanal ma xam nga
and stuff.
yéen su may dem su may comme su nekkee if I don't have money mën na
Yeah.
ma jox paas
Yeah.
ma dem and léegi comme gars yi ñu ngi door di gis njëriñ bi
Wow.
because ñu ngi gis ne comme maa ngi liggéey ak ay organisations
Yeah.
like Think Young
Women,
Women activista job na ak ICT bu yàggul
Yeah.
nii and am na ñeneen ak yeneen projects yu ma war a am so ñu ngi gis njëriñ boobu noonu
Yeah.
yëpp and xam nga de comme am na a mixtape génne naa ko last year November 23rd called Here I Am so
Okay.
comme jot nañoo déglu songs yooyu noonu
And they
comme
see ne
léegi
caaxaan
yeah.
taxulaa jóg daal.
Exactly. I mean, léegi sax su ma bëggee dem show like I don't know like I feel happy because yéen sax necessary wut pour ma tàggoo like a week before.
Oh yeah, and stuff.
And like the same day dama am show. It's like dama am show. Okay.
You can
ñaanal
go.
ma,
Yeah,
xam nga.
stuff
So,
like that.
Yeah, keroog dama ko send I did a song for ICTJ called Never Again.
Yeah.
So ma send ko and you know for the first time like his comment was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I was really happy.
And what was the song about?
Never Again, the song was about come victims
Yeah.
past
Yeah.
thing bi.
Concerning
So, jigéen-
TRRC
why,
stuff.
yeah, man jigéen ñi si jigéen ñi la focus. Because yeah, si song mi maa ngi wane ñaata cases leen fi am si victim center bi. Nguur gi gestu gut leen bàyyi leen si mbedd mi. Ñaata jigéen leen fi tëj lu woon dóor te ba tey amoon wérgu yaram they need reparations. Never ever ñun ne duñ ko nangu waat. Nguur gu ñu jógee ñun duñ si dellu waat. Sun amee luñ bugga ñun la ñuy fàtte waay ndax seen bopp rek la ñu tal.
Okay. Loolu
yeah.
moom wane na ne.
Yeah,
Wow.
and,
Victims need it's a truth and
exactly
reconciliation process, so it's
Yeah.
important.
So ba pare tamit like okay dama lu ma dimbale sax dama demoon si benn listening circle.
Okay.
So comme di nga dem ba realize ne like si office yi like sexual harassment
Dafa
and
bari.
everything xam nga loo xam ne like soo toogee génnuloo like you won't know anything
Doo ko
so as an artist foog nga génna di man at so many times like duma dee xaar sax ñu invite ma like workshop wala meeting wala
training, yeah.
I mean as long as ma gis flyer bi on Facebook ma
You
gis
go.
ne xanga su ma fa demee naa fa jàng dara I just go.
Yeah.
So I think artistes yi war nañoo start di def loolu.
Yeah.
So the Never Again song soo gisee lu tax mu focus si góor yi naka sorry si jigéen yi.
Waaw.
It's because like comme ñun few artists leen select pour ñu def song si.
Okay.
So I think yeah man kenn rek man maa fa nekk jigéen.
Okay.
te yeneen songs yi dama feel ne like they are really good. wante comme gisuma boo xam ne like it's purposely for about women only. So I'm like okay let me do this. So bu ma ko sene guy and they were really happy
about
te
it.
inshallah dina am video tamit. So very soon xam naa nit ñi neen ko.
Yeah, we are waiting for that. So xam nga time bi moom lu des bareetut waaye ba léegi lii dafa nekk loo xam ne dafa am solo pour ma laajte la ko. yéen jigéen yi nga xam ne yéen a nekk si music bi rap bi la woyantu bi la woy bi la yëpp naka la seen relationship bi mel xam nga dañ dee fight pour jigéen ovi dañoo toog jigéen lii jigéen yi dañ leen war a jox lii waaye jigéen yi tamit seen supportante sometimes daf dee des waaw so xaw ma nag ndax am ngeen any kind of association yéen jigéen ñuy woy ak seen relationship yéen jigéen ñi ndax naka la mel smooth na bon na baax na xam nga sometimes jigéen ñi moom
on behalf of everybody but comme man si lu ma jot a seetlu like dafa des
okay seen
dafa des cause xam nga you know when you talk about women empowerment and stuff dafa fekk comme jigéen ñi seen boppa toog déggoo xam nga si la affaire si di gën a yomba wante dafa des but you know I have this feeling cause ku nekk am na sa jikko ku nekk am xam nga but I have this feeling like very soon like ñu ñëpp dinañ talk you know form something loo xam ne like dinañ mën a supportante.
So awa yow rek ma bëgg a wax ne amu leen female artists association lu mel noonu loolu ñaaw na de.
No su amee tamit. man yëguma ko bokkuma si tamit.
bokkuloo si su ñëw si yow ne la awa.
no
ñu ngi am lii kaay ak yooyu.
I mean I wanted to form something but xam nga fii the thing is pour nga.
together.
It's really difficult. Demoon naa ba oote meeting but I mean benn nit rek a ñëwoon so I was really disappointed.
Okay benn artiste te yëgaloon nga ko ñoom jigéen ñi.
yeah but xëy na ku nekk tamit dafa am lu la téye like.
Why did they call to say ne mënuñoo ñëw ngir lii
yeah last minute but still I mean I don't want to say much.
waaye foog ñu wax rek. xam nga déedéet awat dafa am yoo xam ne foog ñu wax ko because suñ ko waxutee changes du am. te changes gis nga man awa dama dee wax ne fine ñu ngi wax ne jigéen ñi dañ leen war a defaral lii jigéen ñi ndax jigéen yooyu itam dañ dee toog dimbale seen boppa ndax jigéen ñi itam dañ dee toog supportante because man gis naa fi jigéen boo xam ne xam nga yéen a jigéen yi nga xam ne ñu ngi am lii gis seen morom a ngi am lii frown face supportante bi dafa des ñun suñ bëggee góor yi respect ñu teg ñu suñ place ñun tamit na leen dimbalante
noonu la ko war a demee sax foog nga dimbale keneen ki mu
tegante bët bi tamit dañ ko war a bàyyi ñun especially ñun ndaw yi jigéen
nga yi fi jigéen rek loolu duy ñaaka waaye foog mu am kenn koo xam ne seen biir koo xam ne dafa think in a different way koo xam ne na leen mun a essayer light bi and stuff
anyway it has to be xam naa ne bëgguloo wax nag
no it's all good
am na yoo xam ne bëgguloo koo wax waaye man dama dee wax ne si media bi dañ war a wax suñu waxutee solutions du am de.
Yeah, that's true. But man, from my own point of view, lola one. But didn't try. You said you talking and stuff, work on projects and stuff. Inshallah.
Everything starts with young people. Young person nga seen biir. Def ko all leen wax leen ko. Ñu def ñu ñëw. Okay, we'll give up. Oote nga benn meeting kenn ñëw. Oote la trial push for it. No matter what determination. xam nga comme ni ma ko deewee ñun jigéen itam nañ try come together especially jigéen si suñ generation ñun.
Exactly.
We fight to get places if we don't do it collectively duñ aaga fenn. loolu tamit dañ ko bëgg di def suñ xel yi very important. waxoon naa la nag sa award bi nga indil ma ko fii because xam naa ne wax sa xalaat xam naa ne wax sa xalaat award bi. am nga for something like activism. something award. gis naa loolu noonu waxoon naa la nga indil ma award bi.
nga baalal ma dama ko fàtte like.
yeah but it's okay. Congratulations once again.
Thank you so much. jërëjëf
deserve ko torop because xam nga nekk woykat ba pare jël jom dugal ko si. jël lu xale yi ak jigéen yi di dunda. di ko dugal si woy yi. am na solo torop parce que comme noo ko waxee soxluñ woyi saaga soxluñ woyi controversy woy yoo xam ne suñ ko dégloo dinañu jàngal façon woy yooyu noonu am lañ soxla ba pare waa balaa ñoo dem rek pour nga tàggatoo ak gars yi waaw
ok lu ma wax mooy comme suma mbokki artistes yi lay waxal I always say this like dama bëgg ngeen start di waxantoo wala woy loo xam ne like people are really facing it because as an artist dang they am like a huge following so ñooñu noonu imaginal so waree def song boo xam ne it's really sensible like dafa reach out to like each and every fan te dañ ko bëgga so suma mbokki artist yi so suñ mënee ñëw man maa ngi try as much as I can pour motivate like girls through music and all te suma mixtape bi génn na it's called Here I Am time bi bariwul nag waaye soo gisee lu tax ma tuddee ko Here I Am pour ma wax victims si ne like you are not alone I am here with you so mixtape bi is on SoundCloud Facebook it is free Here I Am and thank you so much for having me
waaye bëgg naa tamit Gambian si di door di jënd cassette yi artistes yi parce que dem YouTube dem lii because man awa lu ma gëm mooy yow soo waxee da nga bëgg a artiste man lu ma gis in other countries suñ buggee artiste man awa laa bugga dama feel proud pour jina awa kasetam taxaw nataaloo moom selfie do everything waaye yow doo mën a wane you like this particular artist di dem YouTube di download rek suñ artiste yi maa nañ aga
I mean that's why man suma bas ma def ko just free and it is about activism so ma ne duma ko jaay
waaw boobu moom
but the support is not there really because da nga def shows nga invite ay nit xanga ñu soo bëggee support ne da nga jënd ticket won ko ne xanga but da nga ñëw nga isiwaale like 10 nit like nga expect pour duga yi hanga like it's crazy like we have to sit and talk about a lot of things
we have to sit and talk about a lot of things ba pare tamit support artistes yi ñu ne dañ soxla support liggéey leen tamit because man gis naa fi ñu ne Jizzle mu ngi try
am na ñuy liggéey
waaw I mean Jizzle nag xaw ma dara si moom waaye dégg naa ne mu ngi liggéey all the time mu ngi génnee videos mu ngi def loolu gis nañ fi
and I respect him a lot
gis nañ fi ST gis nañ fi ñoom G so feel naa ne all of these people nekk nañ ñoo xam ne bàyyi suma nag man du may déglu music dama just wax ñoo xam ne
but da nga war a déglu like nga xam like
waaw dama dee déglu wantu waaye comme rek pour suma viewers yi balaa ñoo wax ne ST ak Jizzle ak G la bugga déedéet man nag aw ma kenn specifically but man information bu ñëw si man mooy ne ñii dañ dee liggéey that is the information bu ñëw si man ba pare Awa Bling in particular lu ma njëkk a dégg mooy daf dee jël woyam mi boole ko ak activism so ma ne kii I have to bring her here pour mu am inspire a lot of young people yi nga xam ne am ñooy seetaan jërëjëf si sa ñëw bi fii kontaan naa trop especially this is the first time ma fee am artist comme ni ma ko dee woowee Youth Dialogue is open artist bi carpenter bi balekat bi nekkal ndaw rek yow
as long as
you are from 15 to 35 the program is here it's open te comme dama ko dee bëgg a stress tamit it's 15 to 35 strictly apart from that you
no go area
apart from that you head to other shows this is specifically for my young people Awa jërëjëf mbokk yi ñu fi am Gam Jobs dafa am benn outreach bu gaay war a am about this career fair so within few minutes after this short break dinañ fi indi Gam Jobs stay tuned. Yes, welcome back, viewers. Like I said before, we'll be having Gam Jobs to talk about a job fair that they will be having on the 28th in Birkama at the governor's office. Am I right? Yep. So I have here Ibrahim Adem, who is the CEO of Gam Jobs. So yes, CEO, you're welcome to the Youth Dialogue for the first time.
Yeah, thank you, Jesonko, for the invitation.
Yes.
As you said, my name is Ibrahim Adem. I am the founder and the CEO of Gam Jobs.
Gam Jobs. Yeah. When I hear Gam Jobs, what comes to my mind is, okay, these people are trying to make sure that our young people are provided with job opportunities, and I hope that efforts are in place. Before we go to the job fair, let's talk about generally Gam Jobs. How do you guys try by all means to make sure that opportunities are available on the table for Gambian young people to be able to secure jobs for them, and the list goes on? Because I see other organizations trying by all means to give grants, loans, and the list goes on to these young people. So what efforts
Yes, actually, as I said, GamJob is a platform. It's an online platform where young people can able to access job. The reason why we started GamJob is because we realized that a lot of young people really uses the internet, especially Facebook and social media. And we thought maybe Facebook should not just be limited just to chatting. So we created this platform in which young people can able to have access to job information, which was lacking before GamJob come into place. Because usually then you have to access the newspapers to get information, but we think how many young people are able to buy a newspaper, or if you have to go to all the way to Quadrangle, but how many people can travel all the way, let's say from Basse to come to Quadrangle just to look for a job. So that was the reason why we started the platform, because it's like it was not there. And then I can say, like, as of today, we have over 2,500 CVs on our database, and then
wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, we have helped over 560 people.
560 people get jobs.
Get job through us, and then majority of them are young people below the age of 35.
Okay.
So at least I think it's a milestone, and then gradually still getting more people to get used to get access to job information. So without the platform, it's difficult. I'm
happy that you're here, because maybe some young people are watching out there and they don't know that this is existing. So I don't know what is on your social media. Is it just GamJobs? What should they type to get to you people? It's important.
Yeah, there are different ways that people can get to us. If you go to Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn, just type GamJob. And
there's a whole process for them to send their CV, and the list goes on.
Yeah, you can go to send your CV, just go to www.gamjob.com.
Okay.
Then you click post a CV, and then you fill your information, upload your CV, and it's sent automatically. It appears online. Or for some people who find it difficult to use the website, you can just send an email to us.
You guys will help.
Yeah, which is info@gamjob.com. Then we'll get your CV, have it in our database. So anytime we have any vacancy that match with your qualification, we send you an SMS alert, or we send an email, or we can call you.
Okay, so it's about which particular vacancy is there and matches.
Exactly.
So it's not like you guys have a committee that will vet all these CVs to be able to know?
Yeah. No, what we do is, like, once we get your CV, and then let's say a company X requested for a particular CV or a particular profile, we look at those CV that match with what the employer is looking for. So we just forward it to the employer, and then they are the one that do the vetting and then the final selection, and they call you for interview, and they eventually get you hired. So it's like what we're trying to do is try to find it easy to connect the job seekers with the job providers.
Okay, that is important. Yeah. And then on the 28th, we have this job fair in Birkama. So talk to us about the job fair and why Birkama.
Yeah, actually,
I'm not being biased. I wanted to be in Birkama, of course. I'm just asking why Birkama. I'm not saying that it should be in Cardiff. Yeah, before the Birkama people come and arrest me.
Yeah, actually, what happened is, like, we have been having this platform for 4 years now.
Okay.
But then we have never met face-to-face with many of those young people who are looking for a job.
Okay.
So we thought, okay, let's try to, the same way that we are doing it online, let's also try to take it offline, in which we try to bring these employers and also try to invite, the job seeker to meet under one roof so that they can be able to learn about each other, know what is the expectation, know what are the requirements that they are looking for, know what are the talent that the employers are looking for, and interact and then have a dialogue. So because of that, we choose Birkama for this pilot project, but we're hoping to have it in other places as well.
Okay.
The reason why we choose Birkama is for several reasons. Number one, at GamJob, we consider Birkama to be the sleeping giant of the Gambia, because in terms of population, it's very big, and also Birkama have one of the highest, migration rate, from young people.
The irregular migration.
The irregular migration moving away to other places. And we also realize that most of the time when we have so many activities, it's focused mostly on Serekunda, and Birkama tend to be forgotten.
Okay.
So we thought, okay, this would be an opportunity whereby also people from Birkama could be able to attend, the job fair, and then meet with people, those companies who are looking for people to hire, especially those in the agricultural sector, in the construction sector, in the tourism sector, and also in the security sector. That are big sectors that are always looking to hire, young people to be able to come. So we are doing this in partnership with Bridging Gap Advisory.
Bridging Gaps. I think Bridging Gaps, this is not the first time they're having job fairs and so. I think there's one day organized at Q City, I can remember.
Yeah, they organized one last year at QTV, at Q City, and then this one we also.
But normally, these job fairs that all these organizations organize, what impact has it registered over the years?
Yes, this is our first one, their first job fair, but we have learned that a lot of companies were able to get people they recruited instantly you know, during the year fair. But then in our own case, like not only are they going to recruit instantly, but also we're going to have a form of a training, especially on how to write a CV, how to improve the look of your CV, how to prepare for an interview, which we thought is lacking in most of, you know, even those who are, we call, let's say, highly experienced, educated people, you know, they don't tend to spend more time on their CV, you know, to able to have it look more, you know, beautiful in the eyes of the recruiter. So during this job fair, not only are we connecting them, you know, with employers who want to hire them instantly, but we also train them so that we know what are the expectations, how they're able to make their CV look good, you know, and get them, you know, chances to improve their chances to get employed.
Okay, so apart from helping young people online to get jobs and the job fair that you're about to organize, have you done any other activity, you know, or an activity that you do annually, for instance, at the GAM Jobs? Yeah,
for sure. Since the last 3 months, we have organized a series of training. We organized one at the American Corner, in which of us training on CV writing, elevator pitch, how to, you know, make an elevator pitch, how to, prepare for an interview, on which over 65 people came, and then 95% of them were young people. And then last week, we also organized one similar training for the student of the third and final year student of the MDI, the Management Development Institute. And then most of these young people, it's just funny to know that there are even some people who are just about to graduate, but they don't even know what's a CV.
They don't even know how to write a CV.
Even the name CV was something that was
it's very sad.
It's very new to some of them. So we thought, okay, this could be an opportunity. And then we are happy that soon after that training, one of them called us to say, like, you know, he in fact remade his CV and he was called for interview.
You see?
So he said he was very happy about that.
I think these young people need to be taught all of these basic things.
Yeah, because
But I don't know. Yeah. Like I always say, I say this all over again. I know people will say, Jenaba is always saying this, but it's important for our educational system to put in place certain basic things that are very important, like writing a CV. Personally, I think writing a CV should be something that these young people are taught at senior school level.
Yeah.
Because after senior school, you know, Gambia is going to a stage in which people go to university at the same time they work.
Yeah.
After grade 12, they work at the same time they go to school. And this is not just happening in the Gambia, it's happening in other countries. And I think if you do that as a young person, you become more responsible. So I think the issue of this CV that you're talking about is very, very disappointing, that young people in tertiary levels are not able to write CVs, because I believe that these are things that these young people should be taught at senior secondary school level. Yeah. It's very, very important. And at the end of the day, we say young people are lazy, young people don't want to work, and the list goes on. But if they are not trained at an early age how to be responsible, how to work, how to get on their feet to go look for a job, then actually we have failed. Our system has failed in particular. So I think these are things that are very, very important. And thank you for sharing this. I know duty bearers are watching, and they will know that at tertiary level, young people cannot write CVs.
Yeah, of course.
So I guess ministries of education, if you're watching, this is good. Like I always say, this platform is important. We are actually giving all these duty bearers what is going on at grassroots level. So they should be giving us a thumbs up, I believe.
I think you're right. I think in terms of looking for a job, the tools that is needed to look for a job, many of us, or many young people, cannot or do not know how to go about this due to a number of factors. I think factor number one is because of the educational system that don't prepare them to look for a job, and then the other thing also could be because of the mindset. Before we start GAM Job, you know, in fact, before we even start, when we talk to a lot of young people, they would say Gambia Fee is like Kinga Hamla, you know, it's whom you know. You know, otherwise, even if you have a good CV, usually it doesn't lead you anywhere. But then when we give them some examples of people who got job through something, because sometimes even when we are organizing this training, we try to invite people who already got job through us, and then they will come and then testify that it's not just whom you know. We are not saying that it's not a job. No, what we're saying is like,
it's working here. Because sometimes you see people in certain positions. I'm not saying, I just want to make things clear. I'm not saying that I know a specific person through Kingaham, but then people say Kingaham is still working.
No, what we're saying is like networking. Networking is part of the ways, or is part of the channel in which somebody can get a job.
But that is normal.
That's normal, But then we cannot just say, okay, you can only get a job through a person hooking you, or somebody have to,
that is what we don't want.
Somebody have to plug you to able to
networking, even in recent times, I can see it works.
Yeah.
Networking, there's nothing wrong with having the qualification, network, get the job.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with that. But what we are saying is, man kila ham, suma uncle, papamla, ki mami kila, and then through that, you tend to get the job. That is what we don't want to hear as young people. That
one as a tool is like, it's nepotism.
Exactly.
And beside also is going to reduce performance, because maybe the person that you hired is not qualified enough.
Exactly.
Even though he might be your uncle or he might be whatever. And then, so I think what happens is like, as long as, young people don't change the mindset that if you have the skill out there, people need you. And I always tell them, like, the same way that you need this job, that's the same way those employers also need you. Okay.
Put that at the back of your mind.
So you are not begging them.
Yeah.
They need you. They need your service. So go there, tell them, okay, this is me. I have this skills.
And especially as a young person, they need young people.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to be biased, but I'm in for my young people all the time.
They have the energy.
They have the energy. They have the skill.
Yeah.
They have potential. They are fresh. They bring in new ideas all the time.
Exactly.
Yes, due to time constraints, yes, you just have to say goodbye. So final words. It's on the 28th at Birkama Governor's.
Yeah, at the Governor's office. It's starting at 10 a.m. in the morning until 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Every young person looking for a job, or those who don't even look for a job, but they're looking
just
for network.
Just come around, network,
come around,
and
see
stuff.
the business.
Although I've not received an invitation yet. Let's see what happens.
It's coming very soon.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Ibrahima, for coming. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Viewers, this is all we have for you in this edition of the Youth Dialogue. But before I leave, this outfit is provided for me by Rugis Creation. The numbers are right in front. Take it, call her. She will provide you an outfit as nice as this or even better. Till I come your way next week. Bye-bye.